Okay guys, I am back for my 60-minute challenge, which this will be the second recording for. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't even like talk about it really. Oh, it was horrible. Like, okay, so I guess I am making the giveaway journal, and I'm using a kit, and it's really pretty. And then I got myself like pigeonholed, and then I couldn't figure a way out, and I got frustrated, and yeah, it wasn't fun anymore, and that's so not right. It's supposed to be fun. So it was supposed to be an altered book, and then in the last 60-minute challenge I made these. And I'm still going to use like this one, and I think I'll just add some of the other Distress inks on it. But it was supposed to be an altered book with a sketchbook, and it did not turn out well at all. Like, I am now to the point where I don't think that I will ever do another altered book. Yeah, the spine, it's not gonna work. Like, it just, I am just too frustrated with it, and I've destroyed 3 of them trying to get it to work, and it just isn't. Okay, so I am just going to make some ephemera in blues, because this is the kit that I'm using. This isn't all of it, obviously, because some of it is in the altered book, and it was turning out so pretty, and then it all went wrong. I tried to glue pockets together, and it went from bad to worse. So yeah, it's very, very pretty kit. And I'm also going to be using a couple of pieces of this and that and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to film the process. It's just going to be a little different than I originally planned. So that's okay, right? That's what happens. You just kind of pick yourself up and keep moving, right? So I'm using some of Lorna's papers, her wallpapers, and some old music sheet and all of that. So yeah, and maybe some scrapbook paper. So again, I already have some of this already out. So we're just going to get started, and we're going to just create some of these pieces, and then like I said, I'm going to use that other stuff, but yeah, I'm not going to recreate it, because I think that will just be too much. I don't think my brain and my nerves will handle that very well. Oh, and then I was like, I am one of those creators that will show you all my mistakes. And I will. When we start filming the series, I will show you all the mistakes that I made and how you might be able to avoid them. But yeah, I'm not going to continue, because you get to like I said, you get that in there and pigeonhole yourself, and it's not worth my sanity to keep on something that isn't working, and it's not smart, right? Yeah, I don't know what I did with the music. There it is. Yeah, I tried about a gazillion different ways to get this done, and it wasn't going to work. I tried. So I am using, this is a old music book. I cannot find any copyright on it. So yeah, it's got some scribbles in there, some hearts, some writing. And it is, oh, I guess I should say that I do plan to use all kinds of different stuff, because this is like a faith-based journal. But yeah, I'm going to try really hard not to pigeonhole myself into things anymore. I just, you know, you get into those ruts, I guess, or this tunnel vision, I guess, is another good word for it. And it's just not good. And like I said, I'm not unhappy with the pieces that I made earlier. Oh, that was the other thing I was telling you. Yeah, and so now that video won't load onto YouTube. I've tried twice, because like I said, I try to show you all my mistakes, right? Well, I was trying to show you my mistakes, but YouTube must have known that I would regret it or something, I don't know. But, yeah, it won't load. So we're just going to refilm, and we're going to just have fun, and we're going to not focus on negative. Oh, yeah, so what you missed in the other video is I had to stop it like 3 times because of the wind. Oh my goodness, like it was like hurricane winds, it felt like. Of course, I've never been around hurricane stuff, so I don't actually know what hurricane wind force winds are, but I can imagine they were pretty close to what was going on here. Like, it blew out panels in the greenhouse, blew the door off the greenhouse. Yeah, it was kind of freaky. Okay, and so this, I know you're probably not going to see it in the camera, but it's got a really light blue, like damask type. Oh, I feel like I'm all thumbs now. Kind of am, but so as we go along, I don't have all of the kit reprinted. As we go along, I will show you what they are and like what kit they came out of or who I got them from. Oh. Okay, apparently I need sleep or something because I did the wrong, well, it looks pretty good in reverse. It saturated pretty good. So yeah, that's actually the side I wanted to use. I'm kind of glad I noticed that before I put the glue down. Yeah, so interesting times. Okay, then I printed this whole kit on the parchment paper, which I love. And then I also printed Shabby Dabby Doodah's kit here. And then I also printed some of Emily over at Emma's Treasures. I printed out some of her new kit, like newly designed digital kit, and it's fabulous. And so if you haven't been over to Emily's shop, you should totally go get it. Yeah, we're just gonna go in that drawer. We want to make sure that whatever we're using is small enough that it doesn't, or even if it's bigger, that it doesn't interfere, right? Okay, so I actually think we're going to go about this a little bit different. Okay, so first I'm going to glue that down. I am going to just take a little bit of ink around here. Oh yes, you guys missed a really really, really big thing with the wind and the dogs barking and Gracie yelling for help. Oh yeah, it was interesting. She was standing in the middle of a windstorm with a door and she couldn't get it in the greenhouse. Oh, it is never a dull moment here. So Susan also likes botanicals, so we're going to just start mixing the two loves and the two passions, right? Okay, now I'm going to get my little doodads here. And talk amongst yourselves for a second. Gotta put in my sack here. Yeah, there we go. I was completely out of Brad's. Oops. And if you can believe it or not, I've been like really cooking out journals and videos the last couple of days, and so yeah, I will say that I, for the first time in a while, feel like I have caught up. I mean, of course, it's probably not going to stay that way, but I still feel that way. Let's do a black one, since we don't use those very often. Yeah, so crazy times. Crazy. We are getting ready to do some fun stuff over Memorial Day weekend. I hope everybody else is. Alright, so... Ooh, sorry guys. Oh, you have to actually get it to 0. Alright, so what I'm making now is a envelope, like a policy envelope type. Oh, I need 2 spent things, huh? Okay, and I need to put something up there. So that will be the million-dollar question, right? Yep, that'll work. That will work. That will work. And this is kind of a play off of the one that Nikki Adigan just did. Oh, and earlier while I was trying to film that video, I had the door closed because Gracie was listening to a dissection of a starfish for her biology class. And I didn't think you guys would be entertained by that. So yeah, like I said, it's been an interesting day at the Farrago house. Let's go up a little bit. So make it, oh, that doesn't look centered, does it? Or does it? That is not center. There's no way that's center. But it is. Does it look that way because it's... I think it's this edge throwing me off a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to need a second spent thing. I've never actually done it this way, so we are trying something new. And we've played Run Away and Hide Tools today. That was interesting. And I'm gonna have clogged glue problems here soon. So yeah, what else can I tell you? I think I told you in the last one that Piper is now trained on the collar, and that went about as well as you can expect. I am no longer her favorite mommy lady. I mean, truthfully, I don't care. Like, I would rather not be a favorite and have an alive dog than... Because they took... Oh, that was the other thing I told you in the last video. Is they took off on me on Friday. Like, and when I say off, I mean didn't come right back, or even like 10 minutes later come back. Oh no. No, it was an hour probably. And I'm just guessing on most of these because we're, you know, videoing, and I'm going to end up sticking this through my finger. You watch. Oh, and that's way off, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. I think this might... I either got these envelopes from 3 places. Either Sammy Jared sent them to me. Oh, and I forgot to ink it. That will be important later. Later is in like 2 minutes. Or I got them from Emily, or I got them from Shell Radcliffe. I can't remember. Or maybe Lori sent them. Anyways, I think I've had them for a while, right? Or if you're the one that sent them to me and I'm being a goober, please tell me. And I'd like to find more of them. I think they're pretty cool. Oh, and I should have said at the beginning of the video, I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for joining me. And I'm terribly curious as to... Oh, that's terrible. Terrible guessing. Guess I probably shouldn't be doing this from the side, huh? Like, what are the restrictions looking like in your area? Are they starting to lift? Are they... Ours here, it doesn't... I mean, other than wearing masks and kind of social distancing, it seems like it's all, like, gone now. Like, I have no idea... I'm just speaking of my local area. I have no idea what it might look like in Denver or anything like that. I have no idea. Okay, then we'll go ahead and seal one of these off. Oh, so I was telling you, this is kind of like a loose interpretation of what Nikki Adigan did last week. And I will make one of those. I plan on doing a video of those. And I think she warned us about this. I think she did, and I didn't heat it. So going around this right here is a little difficult to get that piece. And that's just a piece to cover these so that nothing catches up on them. So, yeah, so she made it out of a 12 by 12 paper pad, or paper, just not a pad, but just a paper. And, yeah, it looks really cool. So I think we're going to try it. Okay. Okay, let's ink this bad boy. So yeah, I think this is just going to be a regular old journal. Like, we'll make it the coolest journal ever, but yeah. I don't think my heart can take any more of trying to do an altered book. I mean, I tried. I tried really hard. And it just isn't going to happen as much as I wanted to. And I think it's not obviously the first time I've tried an altered book. Yes, an altered sketchbook, but not an altered book. And I gotta tell you, I love the way they look. I love watching people create them, but I just don't think it's not ever gonna be my forte. I don't think I will ever acquire the skills necessary to do an altered book and do it well, execute it well, I should say. I did 2 at Christmas. Then I did 1 in January that didn't turn out half bad, but yeah, it's still not my expertise by any means. Hats off to the people who can pull off a altered book. Okay, now let's put our string on. And then we'll work on the little ephemera pieces for it. And I know you probably don't need to do this, but I usually try to tie it in there, because that's me. Okay. And we're just going to wrap it around. Okay, so that one is done as far as its construction. Now we just need a couple of cards, and I think maybe, since I have so many of the card, like the kit cards, which I have now buried somewhere. I swear I just need to organize all this again. I could have swore I might have stacked them up over here. And it appears I did not. Oh. All right, how about a tag? Just like that one. I like it, just not right there. I think I like that one a little better. Oh, they're right. Oh. They're right there in front of me. Were you guys yelling at me? Hey. Goober. They're right here. I'm not sure. Maybe I want... one that has staying a little bit higher, but I don't actually think that we have one. I think they're all down. Just, oh, well, here's one. I was just, if it were, the saying was up here by the time it gets put down. Yeah, I think I will like that. And then I think we're going to make this into a side tuck. So maybe we'll make the card for there, and then we'll make a little tag for in there. Okay, yep. And then we need one of the words right here. Maybe we'll back it on some music, maybe. Let go and let God. I like that. And these come from my porch prints. And maybe I'm wrong and we're just going to do some of the sketchbook paper. Because we got to use the umpteen million things I ripped out, right? Okay, now we need a card up here. What did we say the measurements, or did we? Measurements were. Okay, so about 3 1/4. So we want about a 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. I probably better write that down. Let's see, 3 1/2, 5 1/4. Okay. Let's see. That's too short, I think. Yep. All right, well, I guess we're gonna cut one. I'm gonna laugh hysterically if I end up getting like not even one done and I have to do a whole nother video so I don't embarrass myself. Disorganization drives me nuts. All right, so cream it is. I can't find my thing that I just pulled for this particular project. So what did we say? We did 5 1/4. 3, wait a minute, this is the 5 1/4 side, so we need 3 1/2, I said, yep. Alright, it disappears a little bit in there. That's alright, super secret, right? Okay, what shall we do? What shall we do? Should we make it simple since we're running out of time? Probably would be best to make it simple, huh? So since I have about 1 million of these printed now, I'm going to tear some of these background pages out and use that. Now, the $1 million question, landscape or we do wonky? Nope, I think well, it doesn't have to be landscape if it's in this direction. I just realized I didn't do any stamping or anything on it, but I think I kind of like it. Now, do we add a saying to it or not? Because I think that we would have to do a smaller one. That's kind of nice. And what if we backed it on, like, say, one of these? Yeah, maybe. Some collie is wanting to come in the house and nobody's listening to him. Apparently the kids are like, well, Bo's doing college stuff and then his classes started again yesterday online. Oh, you know what else I need to do in this journal? Is do some stenciling. That will look amazing, I think. And I'm glad I went with the cream here, I do like cream. Not gonna lie, it is one of my favorites. Okay. So, 40 minutes and I got 2 pieces of ephemera done. Yay, challenges. Okay, so that's 1, 2, let's see. Let's do something simple. Oh, I was going to make a card to go on the back of that. We'll see. I'm going to make a couple of easy cheater ones here. They're going to be super simple, but totally blue. Like I said, I'm cheating. And I want that off. But it's blue. It's blue. Oh, sorry I'm so quiet. I keep realizing that I'm not saying anything. Totally focused. And then I'm wondering, does time cards fit in there? No, it's too big. Darn it. All right. Well, let's find out what will fit. Okay, it's about 3 and a, just under 3 1/4. So if we do a 3-inch tag, then we can check. I'm not going to totally cheat. I mean, a little. The rules aren't very specific, and from what I understand, they can be fluid. I mean, I don't know if it should be this fluid, but, you know, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it until I get fired, okay? And I do not think I'm going to put any laces or a topper on this yet. And yet I'm still going to call it decorated. Reason being is because I haven't decided. The cover is usually what decides me on what to do with this sort of thing. Oh, what was I saying? Okay, so that the cover will decide for me what laces I use in the journal. All right, more music, or take out a little piece here. Okay. Then one of these. That might be kind of fun. Maybe snip it in two. Or would it be kind of fun to have it like ripped? Like it was like ripped off the film strip? Okay. Okay, so that's our focal point up here, so we need something down here though. Is that big enough? Oh, it's like it was meant to be. I don't know how that happened. Okay, and we will ink that up later. Let's ink the back of that music, because that's exactly how we'll get it to stick. So cute and cheeky. I like that. I'm going to take down that white just a little bit more. Okay. Get rid of that white right there. There. That's more hitchhikers. Oh, we got 12 minutes. And we have cloth glue because, you know, I can't be bothered to put the glue tip back in. All right. There we go. And it sticks up there a little bit. Super cute. Okay. let's see, we're not going to do another envelope, but we are going to cap the glues really quick while we decide on the next one. Oh, we need a side card, huh? Like a side tuck card. And I wonder if I still have any of my coffee dyed cards here, because I bet you it'll fit right like that. Though this one will kind of be cheating too, because I'm going to be using kind of the same stuff, and I think a big card is just way too big. Yeah. So let me skedaddle across the room, talk amongst yourselves for a second, and I'm going to hop over there and grab one of them. Only this time I know exactly where they are, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, until I crash the shipping boxes everywhere. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Again, I will leave room on this side for lace, but I'm not going to decide on lace for just a little bit. You can come in.
Okay, I heard something fall.
Yeah, almost fall.
Almost.
Yeah, gotta clarify.
Well, I mean, we've been hearing a lot of loud noises today. So.
Yeah, right? I need like a blue background that's not crazy. I am doing the 60-minute color challenge.
Oh. You don't want distractions.
Not for 9 minutes.
All right.
Did you get your homework done?
I quit a while ago, but...
What?
Well, I mean, it was like 10 o'clock when I was done.
Oh, okay.
So all I have left is some...
Oh, it's like 12:30. Huh.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I mean, all I have left is ag, chemistry, and Spanish.
For the week?
Yeah.
But this is your last week, right?
Yeah. That's why it, like, because everyone had, like, one, like, assignment per class, pretty much. Well.
Did you get that one class, whatever one it was, done? That you said was due, like, you had to have all your final grades in today?
Yeah, that was English.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't remember.
It's fine. I got that done earlier. That was the first one I did. Just because it was done the fastest, I guess. Or needed to be done the fastest. But I have, my ag is due tomorrow, and then the other two are due on, like, by Thursday. So I'm going to try to get it done tomorrow. Which I don't think will be a problem.
Okay.
Didn't you make this?
Mm-mm. My friend Nikki made it.
Oh, did you make one with the same kit?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure I recognize that butterfly?
I might have that butterfly, but I didn't make that. I think I'm liking that, but I don't like how light that one is. So let's. Well, darn. Well, that was a waste of 3 minutes. I am not getting very far today.
I guess it'll be a simple journal. It's fine.
It's not a simple journal. No, I mean, yeah, this is just a challenge. I'm going to be making more ephemera for it.
I thought, like, the challenge was to, like, make a...
No, it's how many, basically, you have to, the challenge is you have to use only one color, like, as, like, the main color. So, do you know what color I'm going for?
I think I can tell, yes.
Are you sure?
Blue, yes.
Okay. Oops. Let's see if you're smarter than a 5th grader. What is this ruler called?
I don't think a 5th grader would know that.
Of course they would.
It's a tear guide.
Okay. You're fired. You need to go.
Well, I mean, problem solving.
Well, okay.
You gave me a problem and I solved it. You didn't tell me how I had to solve it.
Well, cheating and looking at the ruler.
I didn't look at the ruler you were using. Oh,
Oh,
that's sad.
snap.
I think you need a new glue stick.
Maybe you are smarter than a 5th grader. We apologize for anybody who has a 5th grader.
Honestly, they're probably smarter than I am. If I'm being honest.
Perfect. As I knew it would be. Oh, somebody's getting slap happy. Is your brother eating again?
Probably. I mean, did he eat anything when he got home?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't think he did. He's probably getting water. Because he likes the fancy water.
The fancy filtered water. I am actually recording, Bo. I mean, you can be in here. It doesn't matter, but...
The look on your face.
Alright.
The look on his face, his eyes got all wide, and he was like...
Alright, good night, Boo. Hey, I don't think so. Alright, good night, buddy.
Night.
I think so. Oh, how is this an eyeshadow brush?
Because that's what its original purpose was for.
That is
Until-
not an eyeshadow brush. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would say this...
Graceland.
Mom, how would you apply eyeshadow? Like...
I have no idea. I don't know, Grace.
I would say that's more of a highlight brush, but I really don't know makeup. So.
I don't wear makeup, so I have no idea.
I mean, you wear more makeup than I do. I have no makeup skill.
Alright. What other thing can we cheat on today?
What do you mean cheat on?
Okay, so this goes on the back here. Oh, I cheated like with this bag. I just colored it and then glued something to it. It's 1, 2,
That's
3,
my kind of graphic.
4 inside, and then 5. All right, let's see.
Ow.
What can we make in 3 minutes? And technically, I could go a little over that because I set it for 56 minutes.
Wow.
Because I'm fancy that way.
You should use the butterflies.
The butterflies? Which butterflies?
Nope.
These...
Nope. The one on the... Nope.
What butterflies?
The ones with the pearl on it.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we could. Maybe we'll have time to do the library pocket too. I mean, I don't think these two fit. No. That's pretty. That would be pretty there. All right, so maybe we're decorating 2 at a time. That would be funner.
I just almost made a mean joke, but you would have been mad at me.
Yeah. And all my people who think I'm the best ever would be mad at you too. You can't pick on me. I have a whole army.
Oh, I almost said something mean again. Do you want to know what I was going to say?
No, I don't actually, and I'm sure they don't want to either. I think you best just be a good little girl that you are and keep your mouth shut.
When we were in like 5th grade, we would take glue sticks and like put on our pointer finger, then rub our thumb and our pointer finger together, and then we would like spread them apart and make the strings, and then we would take the cap of it and then like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
So like we would take it and then like do that, then we'd take the cap and like spread the strings on it. I don't know. Do you know what I mean now?
I don't.
I'll demonstrate.
Nah,
I'm not gonna
that's the new one. That's the hey.
Can I open it?
All right, yeah, you take this one.
Okay, I'm not actually gonna do it, but basically we would take the glue like this,
Okay.
and then do this, and then make the strings, and then like
Oh, so they wouldn't open again?
No, they would open just fine, but it was like a spider web thing that we used to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
See, you just opened the new one. What are you talking about?
That's because you were touching the old one.
Wow.
It's got cooties now.
My cooties are better than yours.
Nope. Your cooties are not better than my cooties. Our cooties are about the same type of cooties.
I mean, technically my cooties came from your cooties, so...
Right.
Isn't Scotch a tape brand?
It is. They also make glue, fondly enough.
Adventuring out to make some glue.
Yeah, could you actually make us some glue?
I wasn't talking about me.
Oh, well,
I was
I
saying
was...
like the brand of Scotch instead of making tape. Yeah.
Oh, look at
You're out of
that.
time.
I am.
You have 4 minutes. That's fine. I heard you struggling to turn it. Are you struggling to turn it off again?
Yeah, that thing.
Oh,
Wait.
God.
Yeah, let the teen figure it out, right?
Why is it not working?
I told you, well, and I told them, and you guys didn't actually hear it though, because I said it in the last video.
Done button is working, but Mom,
Yeah,
your iPad's at 1%, 1, and 2, like, if you want to do it again, just, like, the notification that comes down, just swipe it up. And then...
Yeah, I don't want to do it again, because I'm done.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not done, but I'm done enough that if I just, you know, cheat and keep throwing on stuff, then I can be done enough, right?
There's a paper.
And actually, what you didn't get to see earlier is if you take these and then you add like different distress inks, it actually kind of turns them to the colors that you like, which we discovered, which is now deleted. So, you know.
Oh. The video you were talking about.
Yes. Yes, the one I had to delete because it would not load. Hours later.
Our Wi-Fi has been whack the last couple of days.
Right?
I think it's probably just because I have to do school for so long.
It must be that your schoolwork is like totally messing with our internet. That must be it. It's all your fault.
Or it's not that
You should quit school and become a delinquent.
We've already talked about this.
Will you go see what your dog wants?
That is not my dog.
It is your dog.
That is Jesse barking.
I know. Will you go check on him though? So that he's not upset anymore. Alright, I am going to just finish this pocket and then be done so that I don't run into the problems we had last time where I just kept crafting after the timer went off and then it was like past 1 hour. So, and then I will just throw one of the kit tags in here and then I might wink a Stella that at a later time. Alright, so let's throw a kit tag in there. Oh, you're the party?
Yep, always.
Oh.
Ew.
And again, I'm not going to put any topper on it because I don't know what I'm doing as far as lace on the inside yet. Okay, we'll do something fancy up there to gussy it up a little bit. So,
You didn't use the butterfly.
I didn't. I forgot.
Or
I mean,
you just didn't want to use it.
no, I did forget. Okay, so we'll count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5. Where's the other piece? There's 6. Where is it? Grace, what did you do with it? Oh,
I didn't
it's right
touch
there.
it.
All right. Yeah, all right. We'll count it as 6. Sweet. All right. All right, guys. We will talk to you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.